I just wanted to pop on and say hello. This is our morning barn vlog, morning routine. A little later this morning, just because I had a disaster in my laundry, which was a little bit of a long story, but that happens, as you know. Just something exploded and there you go. A rug blew up and I had to clean that. So here we are. I am down here with Zizi. Hi. Are you having fun in the barn? Can you say good morning? Now he has his shovel and all of his little tools. But I just wanted to pop on, as it had been a while, and just share the routine. But Zizi is such a big helper now for us, aren't you? And he's holding one of my new training sticks. And then he was over here feeding Comet. You like feeding Comet? Some hay? Can you reach it? Not quite. There you go. And you have some hay. Sometimes, of course, he just likes to play with it, but sometimes he likes to feed Comet. And here's Comet right here. He still has his patriotic mane going on. So that's a washable chalk. I had a few people ask me that. So it's non-toxic and it just washes right out. Good morning, handsome. Oh, and here's Buzzy. Buzzy the barn kitten. Yeah. Buzzy is buddies with Zizi. Good morning. But I have all my horses here eating breakfast. This is Bailey. Good morning. She definitely deserves a little spa day. I might try to do that later. Here's Ashy. Good morning, Ash. And then we have Brooklyn. Good morning. Enjoying your breakfast? And then last but not least, see Zizi's out there playing in his little sand. But this is Orion. Hi, good morning, handsome. So, Orion and Comet are both yearlings. And they're very different because Orion's taller. Here, let me turn this around. Orion's definitely going to be a taller horse. I mean, probably not too much taller, but I would say about 34 inches. Here comes Zizi, which he can't come in the stall because he doesn't have shoes. Mama had to wash his shoes again, so. But he has more shoes, but his favorites were kind of wet and icky, so. But that's Orion. And he's just such a sweet boy. Yeah, I know, Mama forgot your shoes. Which every day I blow the barn and I keep everything nice and clean and safe for him to go barefoot. And then he also learns not to go out on the rocks, and it's kind of a win-win. He keeps him a little closer. But this is Comet. Hi, Comet. There we go. And he has blue eyes, 2 blue eyes. He's considered a Palomino Pinto. Yeah, there's Comet, I know. We're gonna go back in and close. I know. Yeah, I know you want to go in. I know it, but we're going to let him eat breakfast. Hey, look. Look, you can see yourself. Yeah. The unedited behind the scenes of having a 16-month-old in the barn. I really need to do more Instagram versus reality posts because all my filming and everything. He's such a good boy. He loves it down here, but you know that every toddler has a few moments. But it's a beautiful day here. It is going to be very, very hot, though. We're under a heat advisory out here. So that's why we're out early playing. Zizi's wearing our little Star Point Horsemanship driving shirts. He's matching me today. Whoop, and then he has the little raspberry colored driving whip. Yep. Can you say good morning? So this is just kind of the unedited behind the scenes routine. Do I have any big horses? I do. I do have one big horse named Lizzie, and I'm not sure if she's in her stall. She may be. And Lizzie's on 10 acres, so we don't really have to feed her a whole heck of a lot. At least seasonally, we don't have to. She, I don't think, is close right now. Or maybe she is. I can't quite see. I would walk out there, but since Zizi doesn't have shoes, he'd get very upset because he loves to go out there with me. But this is where she lives. And she has basically this whole hill. And then we also have like just a smaller run for her to of course manage her diet and make sure everything's safe and healthy for her. But she's great. She's 12 years old. In fact, I have a photo of her. That's her, all dolled up with the Ashy and Brooke on the other side. And I've had Lizzie, I bought her as a yearling, and then she got injured as a 3-year-old, and I rehomed her to a friend at the time to be a broodmare. Long story short, she ended up getting resold, and I didn't know it. And then years later, it was 2021, and I found her, and I was able to get her back, and now she's just here to stay. And thankfully, her as a 3-year-old, she fell and cracked her pelvis just running around here, and I saw it, and it was so sad. But thankfully, she really has healed up well. She's definitely breeding sound, and she's showmanship sound for sure. And then I get on her. Honestly, I probably ride her maybe once or twice a year. But she's sound enough for just lighter work. I've never really pushed her further, but I've never done anything to her, like inject her and, do all of the stuff, which I'm not judging. I know a lot of show horses that people do that. I personally, it's not really my cup of tea. So I would rather just keep her as natural as possible and maintain riding her. Maybe someday I might try to put her in training and try to ride her more again and just see how it goes for her. And if it worked out, that would be wonderful. Because she certainly could be walk trot sound for me. But I'm just, I'm always managing my time with going to shows, and obviously now having a toddler, it's a big deal. So I definitely have to pick and choose. Oh boy, here come my 77-year-old parents on their ATV. Yeah, I guess I'll just still keep this on. Oh, here, I'll show you. They're both very dear. Is that Grandma and Grandpa? Oh, it looks like they're taking something back down to the lower barn. That's Grandma and Grandpa. You saw them, didn't you? But anyway, I just am always having to manage and decide what I want to do with my time for the horses. So it's just a balance, because I want to ride a big horse again. I'm even thinking about breeding Lizzie again. That's kind of in the 5-year intention plan. But with the minis, I've shown them so much, and I love them, and I have my whole product line around them, which obviously all this stuff can be used for big horses too. Like, see, these are my harness bags or just tack bags, and I absolutely love them. There's nice heavy-duty snaps in them. So the minis, I always want to show the minis every year. It's really my passion. Oh, do you see Orion? Yeah. Are you saying good morning to your ponies? Yeah, you are. They love you. But maybe someday I'll show a big horse again, whether it be Lizzie or whether it be maybe an offspring of Lizzie. But right now, I think we're just gonna focus on the minis, which, oh look, there's Bean. Good morning, Beanie. You've probably noticed that we're cat people, which, don't get me wrong, I'm planning on getting a dog. I actually want to get a Great Pyrenees. That's in the plan too, but we just need to make sure our property's fenced really well first. But I'm thinking in this next year, we're probably going to be getting a puppy so that it can grow up with Zizi and be a guardian animal. But with that said, we have lots of kitties around here. We always have. That's one of my Siamese. And then we have Buzzy. Whoop, not gonna play. But actually some very exciting news that I have not really formally announced in a video or anything is I bought a new mini 2 days ago. So it's very exciting. He's another little baby. He's a buckskin pinto with blue eyes. So he kind of looks like Comet. He has that cream color, but then he has a black in his mane and tail, and he has the blue eyes. He's absolutely beautiful. So he will be joining us probably around September 1st or late August. That's when I'm going to get him. And then he will be in future reels. And right now, I don't really have a name for him. I like to wait until I meet my horses until I name them. It takes a while. I like to bond with them. But I do have the idea of naming him Rivy as a barn name, because I lost my Rivy, which if you look in my reels, you'll see I used to have a beautiful stallion, and he was the daddy of my 2 girls. I adored him, and he did colic. I guess it was last year. Yeah, last May. Oh, did you get your tool stuck? You can get it. You can get it. Yeah, all those 2-year-old, or he's not 2 yet, but all those emotions. Yeah, I know. Whoop, and the cat just batted me. But maybe I'll name the new baby Rivy, because I adored Rivy, my previous stallion, and they look alike. So we'll see. We'll see if it's the right thing. If it's not, no big deal. Here come my parents again. You wave to Grandma and Grandpa? They're waving. But let's see. I should probably read these comments a little more. Let's see. You're so pretty. I love your halters. Thank you. Thank you on both of those compliments. I appreciate it. The mini halters took, I would say, a couple years to develop with the sizing, because I tried them on so many minis and ponies, and then I had the ratios to be able to, just make those sizes as best I could, because every mini is different, and I think anyone would agree with me on that. You could have a 30-inch mini, like for example, Brooklyn's 30 inches, and she is more of a size. She's a small rope halter and a medium regular halter. And then Ashy, 30 inches tall, but she's extra small rope halter and then small regular. So they all just vary. And it was a little bit of a rigmarole to just develop everything. And I take my time developing all my products, and I always want to make them better. I always love to hear feedback on that. And also just what people need, what people want. And we have a lot of exciting new products on the website right now, and more coming. We have cart covers for open wheel carts now. We have all my harness bags and bridle bags, which you probably saw them all hanging here. But we have the rainbow cheetah stocked in these right now. We have the yellow trucks, which have been very popular and cute. And then the teal, of course, Galaxy. I love this yellow truck print so much, especially with the little boy. I love that you have rainbow with your pony. Thank you. And my shirt. Yeah, we sell the shirts. So I drew this, and then I put it on my shirts. And they're print on demand, so they're kind of like semi-custom ordering. You know, I'm not stocking them on the shelves. They're made to order. So they do take a few extra days to get to you. But this is the athletic shirt for women. And you can just see that it's, you know, nice and comfortable and stretchy. Sorry. Long story short, we all got the flu like 2 weeks ago, and I still have a little cough occasionally from it. Summer flu. It was terrible. But yeah, these little shirts are just wonderful. I love the athletic ones because they breathe. And what's nice is these repel the horsehair. So if you're clipping in them, no hair sticks to you. So that's just a little secret on that. And the kids' shirts are a cotton blend. So they don't really, you know, repel the hair in the same way, but they're nice and soft and they have a nice stretch to them. And they don't shrink. You know, I have several for him, and they really maintain their size well. But yeah, thank you for everybody, all the comments I'm seeing. I love your channel, and thank you. I appreciate it. The channel really organically grew by, I'm not gonna lie, I made that video when I was 35 weeks pregnant with Zizzy, and I was in my rainbow cheetah outfit, and Brooklyn was in it, and I was dancing with her on a trend at the time. And that, I put it on TikTok first, and then I also put it on YouTube. But TikTok, it grew to 39 million views. And then I put it on YouTube, and it grew to, I want to say 20 million views, like very, very quickly. And so that was the one, that was kind of the breakout video. And my YouTube channel went from 4,000 followers to 100,000 followers. And we got our first plaque. And now here we are at, I think 230,000. So my goal is 1 million. So if you know anyone that would love my channel, please just share it and just pass it on to other horse people or people that love to just watch the animals. Because I would love to get to 1 million. That's kind of a personal goal. But let me show you the horses again, because I see a lot of people are here watching and they want to see them. So this is Orion, if I can open my door. There we go. Good morning. So he's a bay pinto, and he's a year old. In fact, he'll turn a year old on the 10th. Yeah, that's Orion, I know. You see him. I know you want to go in there, but you don't have any shoes. I know, I'm very sorry. That was Mama's fault this morning. I know. Toddlers. I know it, bud. We'll go in there later, okay? This is Comet. And he is a year old as well. He turned a year old in June. And he's a Palomino Pinto with blue eyes. Ooh, can you feed Comet? He's trying to. So fun fact is Comet and then my new little horse that I'm getting, they came from the same ranch. So that's going to be fun to just kind of see the similarities. We'll see. They're not the same parents at all, but it is from the same ranch. Comet is a pig, by the way. I don't know why, but he makes the stall so gross, and I have to clean it like every single day. They have 12 by 12 stalls, so it's enormous space for a mini. And you can buy my shirts and everything that you see on starpointhorsemanship.com. So, and starpointcompany.com. I have both names. This is Bailey. She's 18 years old. You kind of made a mess in there too. Yeah. But she's the mother of Brooke and Ashy, my main show horses here. So this is Ashy. Hi, good morning. She's a smoky black, and she's 30 inches tall, and she just turned 8 years old on the 3rd. And then we have Brooke, Brooklyn. Good morning. She's 9. I've owned her since she was 5 months old. She was my second mini, and she's my multiple champion and everything. And yeah, and then that's it. And then I have Big Lizzie outside, but we're not going to go out there right now because he doesn't have shoes. Yeah, you go to a barn and you have 2 minis. That's fun. And yeah, I can see everybody's comments. Thank you for all of them. It makes it fun. But that's about all this morning. We're just enjoying a simple after 4th of July weekend here. And before it gets really hot outside, we're enjoying being outside with the ponies. And there's Buzzy playing with him again. But I guess that's about all. But watch for just more reels. I have a couple in progress. Oh, thank you. You're feeding Comet. Very good. He's such a good helper. But yeah, just watch for more reels. And once I have my new little horse, then obviously he'll have a lot of videos and be a part of everything. But that's not going to be until around September 1st. So we have a little while to wait for that. Yes. He has all of his little tools. And let's see. Dance with the pony. Yeah, well, you know what? I can do that on a future live. Right now I'm not going to because it's very hot and they're eating breakfast. But that's a good idea. I should do that on a live one day. That would be fun. Kind of the behind the scenes. But yeah, hi, Lisa. You're telling me to say hi to you. And then I thought I saw Anna as well. A few comments up. But thank you for joining in. I think I am going to pop off now and just finish up my chores and maybe make another live on TikTok or something. Just say hi to everybody there because I'm trying to do more lives. But thank you all for watching and for following our channel. And please subscribe if you are not. If you like animals and ponies and dancing, then give us a follow. And we will always be making more content for you. So have a wonderful 4th of July weekend, rest of 4th of July. Hopefully everyone had a good one and had fun with their families and their animals. And I'm sure that we will just talk again soon. All right, take care.